as we're on the subject of layoffs, I also wanted to follow up on Komoot, because you might remember a couple of months ago, we talked about them being taken over, bought out by a company called Bending Spoons. They're a company who had a reputation of buying firms and then gutting the workforce. And sadly, that is exactly what they have done to Komoot as well. They ended up laying off around 80% of the staff.
Wow.
Apparently, around 150 people estimate, according to Escape Collective.
80%.
How is that going to function with 20% of its staff?
Well, I don't know, but this is kind of what Bending Spoons are specialists at. They just kind of absorb everything. The sad thing about this story is that the employees all genuinely seemed to love working there. There was very much a buy-in of the company culture and the mission, which I think is actually quite rare.
Some guy did a YouTube video about it.
He did. Yeah. It was very much like one big happy family vibes is what I took from it. So you can imagine, when this happened, it was incredibly sore for them. And apparently the severance packages were quite generous, but one of the elements, which was a 10-year subscription to Komoot Premium, was seen as a little bit of rubbing salt in the wounds. The layoffs actually happened just a few weeks after the acquisition, and many of the staff worked remotely, so didn't get to say a proper goodbye. So they all got together and had a lovely big party in the woods instead. And as you mentioned, Francis, someone did a YouTube video about it. Listener Matt showed us this video, and it's incredibly wholesome. So I'll put a link to that down below as well if you want to have a look at it. But yeah, very clearly very passionate people with a real love for the outdoors, and I'm sure they'll go on to do great things as well.
There's two unexpected things here for me. One of which is good severance packages, because I would expect a company that is ruthless to just go bare minimum. So it's nice that they have at least been given some, reward for their service. And how rare it is for a business, particularly of that scale, for people to actually want to be there.
Yeah, crazy.
Like, I know so many people that hate their jobs but do it because they have to do something, and these people seem to actually really enjoy doing what they do.
I've definitely worked for companies where they've been like, we're one big happy family, and you're like, ugh. In like a negative way. I feel like sometimes when you have to say it out loud, it's because you're not actually showing it, whereas in this case it seems like they weren't saying it as much, but everyone really felt it. It was so community driven.
I wish I worked for a company that was like that.
Yeah, wouldn't it be nice to like your colleagues and where you work?
You get a minimum severance package after this podcast.
I approve it. So,
what would be a normal severance package for that kind? What is the minimum? What's the?
It's different because they're not British, are they?
Of course.
In Britain, it's actually pretty ruthless. I think you have to have worked somewhere for 52 weeks to even be entitled to it, and then it's 1 week per year of service.
No way.
So the minimum standard is generally not very much. In the United Kingdom, anyway. It maybe isn't exactly that, but it's pretty close to that in the UK.
It's just sad, isn't it?
Well, good luck to all of you guys for your next things.
Yeah.
And I hope you can enjoy the summer off maybe with your severance package.
It's been a pleasure working with them when I have.
You still can.
Nah, f*** those guys.